I'm Hunter McGrady, model, designer, and activist. And I'm here to talk about everything, from body confidence and feminism to politics and the planet. Because remember, we're all worthy. Chrissy Metz, I have been dying to talk to you. So I'm trying not to fangirl and be uncool.
First of all, you can't be uncool. Second of all, the feeling is so mutual.
So Chrissy, this year you wrapped on the show, This Is Us. You said that this role has really helped you in your personal journey. What is it like to look back on that journey now?
I didn't realize how much I've changed in 6 years. From the first day I set foot on the set, I literally turned to Chris Sullivan, who plays Toby, and I was like, Chris, I don't know if I can do this. And he just held my hand and he was so kind. And it just made me realize that you have to suit up and show up. I think that is the hardest thing, no matter what it is that you're doing. Just get off the couch, just start it and see what happens.
My dad growing up, he still says that, he used to say, fear is false evidence appearing real. And if we play into that, that's a great way to stop moving the needle forward. In your memoir, This Is Me, you mentioned your relationship with your body and how it affected your first marriage and how you actually drew on that in your portrayal of Kate in the show. Now you're in a new relationship. Congratulations. You guys are so adorable. What have you learned from those experiences?
Well, I know that we are not our bodies. They're a vehicle. And do we want a vehicle that we feel good in? Yes. And everybody has different issues, whether they're health issues that prohibit them from looking a certain way and sort of grappling with the idea of what we think we're supposed to look like. I mean, I still go through that, especially with social media. I mean, you just scroll through and I literally had to curate my feeds and my algorithms and all those things because I'm like, is this helping me or hurting me? And if it triggers me, I look at why does it trigger me? And also, I don't believe that we can get to where we want to go if we don't love the person that we are at this moment. Otherwise, you'll just be stuck in it and thinking you're never going to get to the next milestone or point or chapter. It's an ever evolving process. Some days are great. Some days are like, oh boy, I got a lot of work to do.
We live in the world of body positivity, and sometimes turns into that toxic positivity as well. You have been considered a huge role model, especially in the body positivity community, and you've expressed gratitude for that. Do you feel the pressure to maintain that positivity and confidence always?
It's interesting. I never thought that I would be coined that person, but I think a lot of portraying Kate Pearson on the show, it just funneled into what box they wanted to put me in. And that's fine, because if I can inspire and bring hope to people, I love that. But it gets difficult because people look to you for positivity. And you might be that shining light and you're like, but right now my light is a little dim. And I don't know where I'm finding some electricity or charge from.
You're human, right? You're human.
I'm human. And then I just have to remember, Chrissy, that's why you love other people, because they're human. And it's okay to be human. And I don't know how to be anything else.
It's so true. We have to be okay with that humanness and, take care of our mental health. And you've been, again, very open about your mental health and going to therapy. And how are you managing that today?
Some days I don't know how. It can be very overwhelming and scary, especially because starting a new chapter in my life, I'm like, everybody looked at me as Kate, and I'm going to do other roles and do other things. And I hope that, of course, the people still enjoy what I'm doing. But all I have to do is be where my feet are.
You've been in this business for a long time. What do you want to see change?
Well, I do think our show, This Is Us, it was a catalyst to really have anything other than a straight size on TV, especially network television. When I was a talent agent, it was always blonde hair, blue eyed, straight size family. And then now we see characters that don't even have conversations, or none of their storyline is about their weight, but people of color need to be more prevalent and their stories need to be told. Things are changing and I hope they continue to change.
What can we see next from you? What are you looking forward in this next chapter? You say you're going on tour?
Yeah. So music was my first love, and it was something I always wanted to pursue, but never was really encouraged or supported. And through the vulnerability and the confidence that I cultivated through Kate Pearson, I realized that I am valuable and I'm deserving of telling my story. I'm excited to just like sort of, share my heart and soul.
I'm really excited for you and all these incredible endeavors. Thank you so much for coming on and chatting with me.
It was so great to talk to you.